Hello, how are you doing today? I bring you greetings from Reveal International Beauty and Fashion. And wherever you're watching this video from, I hope you're doing alright. I hope you're doing great. Okay. My name is Joy and I'm the CEO of Reveal International Beauty and Fashion. And from time to time, I like to bring you on a discuss with me on issues that bothers around life. And this is a topic that says we like to hear that the success of a home and marriage is in the hands of a woman. You've heard that, right? Well, I'm here to bust your bubble to tell you that it is not in the hands of a woman, but in the hands of a man. Firstly. Yes, firstly. So, what do you say? Well, don't go away. Stay with me, okay, as we talk about this today. So, first off, when we say marriage, we say the man is the leader, right? The home is being led by the man, and the woman is supposed to follow the leadership of the man. Now, what do we call leadership? What does leadership really mean? All right, so for the home, we are told that we know that a man is the leader. He's meant to be followed by his wife and that his children. Wives meant to follow him in a submissive way. Yeah, that's what submission is all about. Following agreeably. Now, leadership as we know it, means in a family setting, in sports, or even a regular office setting. Leadership means being a leader, a team lead, or, means that you go ahead. It means that you're to do things first. It means that you set the pace, isn't it? A leader is someone who the others are supposed to follow. You're supposed to be an inspiration. You're supposed to inspire people. Just like the word says, leader means you go first. You lead the team, you lead the rest, and the others follow. So if you're a leader, you've got to be doing something. If we're following you, you've got to be, taking us somewhere, right? Yeah, we should be able to look up to you and believe that you're taking us somewhere. And you're made a leader for a reason, because you're supposed to be outstanding. You're supposed to be someone that we can easily count on. Yep. Amongst us, why the responsibility was given to you in the first place. And it means that you are someone who takes the lead. You do things first. Now, good things, great things that is worthy of emulation. That's what a leader, or who a leader is or should. Yeah, so you've got to be someone that we can trust. Your judgment, we can trust your leadership, we can trust your ideas. Yep, that's what makes you a leader. That's what stands you out amongst the rest, right? Now, let's bring that back to the home front. If the man is the leader, he's got to be leading. He's got to have something to offer. And the home, as it were, he is in charge of the home. It means that if there's going to be any environment, he has to create it first. A man has got to make his home peaceful, loving, a place where people can grow. And he's got to do things first. He's got to show his wife first, and then maybe children, that this is how to do things. This is how to, to be loyal. This is how to be caring. This is how to be polite. These are the things that a leader should do first. So you're creating an environment. And a woman is actually a manager. That's why women are very good with managerial skills. They're good with that because it's in their nature to nurture, to manage. But you, as the leader, as the man, you have to set an environment. You have to create a home for her to manage. So, yes, be as it may, we know that there's a lot of dysfunction right now in the world that we live in, and we see situations where a lot of women are carrying their homes on their heads, as it were. They are striving, trying to create an environment, trying to do this, trying to follow and still lead. As ironic as that may sound, but that's what's happening. So, what I'm saying right now might be flying over some people's heads, but I believe it won't. By the grace of God, you'll be able to see through and get the truth out of this. Until we get this right, until our men are brought up differently, they've got to be told that the responsibility of your home lies first in your hands and not in the hands of a woman. Because you cannot be a leader and then be leaving leadership to another person. You can't be a team lead and you have nothing to offer. Or you just come and say, okay, we have a meeting today, everybody gathered together, and everybody's seated and they're looking at your assistant. Do you have anything for us? I mean, what do you think we should do? What do you think? And you have nothing on the table. You have no agenda. You have no plan, no vision. Why are you the leader? Your assistant is meant to act in your stead when you are not there, or after you have given directives. Then your assistant will help to ensure, to cascade it to the rest of the team, as it were. So you don't leave leadership to the assistant, and then when there's time for praises, then you step out and say, oh, I'm the leader. No, no, no. So we must get it right. If man is a leader, he has to create an environment for his home. Look, women are, contrary to what a lot of people believe, women are the easiest to handle. Women are the easiest to deal with. A regular, rational woman. Yes. If you create a peaceful environment for a woman, she will only reciprocate that. I mean, take a look at the world we live in right now. A lot of women do not have peaceful homes, truth be told. But they're still thriving. They are pushing through. They're just, some of them will say, I'm no longer looking at him. I'm looking at my job, my children, and they're thriving. If they don't tell you, you might not be able to know. If they can do that in all of that, in that toxic environment, imagine what they'll do in a peaceful environment. Women are amazing. No, so men are amazing too. Okay, I'm just here to tell you that we're all important, but we must sit in our roles properly to get the results that we desire. Let's not leave the work, so much workload on the woman, and then just come around and try to command and push things. It doesn't work. Yeah. And let the man step into his role. There are lots of men that are doing that, and kudos to them. God bless them. God bless them. And I have one. God bless them. But we're saying this on a general tone. The man should step up to his game. Feel the responsibility. Feel your step. Wear those shoes. The truth is, human beings are made to be led. Human beings, in general, we have people who are born leaders, and we have most people are followers. So you find out that whenever someone comes out as a leader, that's strong, you see that suddenly he gets followers. And you're wondering, how come these people just get followed? Because the general public, they're wired to follow. So if you are a leader, you must have followers. Now, people do not struggle to follow a good leader. That's one thing we must agree. A good leader does not struggle for followers. People naturally are attracted to you. They gravitate towards you. And they just follow you. So people do not struggle to follow a good leader. It's only a bad leader who struggles to have followers. They try to force people into loyalty, you know. So that tells you something. If you're a man and you're a good leader in your home, trust me, you won't struggle. No, you won't. Your wife will follow you. Of necessity, she would. Except she's not a regular wife. Except she's not okay. Maybe there's a mental issue somewhere. So have you seen how women who are in good marriages glow? Even when maybe they got married and when they were single, you see them looking so teeny-weeny. But the minute they get married, you see them, they flourish and they're glowing. Why? It's only natural. There are things you can't hide. Now, I'm saying this to change our orientation. The success of every marriage is in the hands of two persons. The man and his wife. The man first, and then his wife second. Of course, having God as the center, yes. But let's assume for those who maybe don't even know God yet, but if they can agree and work together with one heart and one mind, nothing can stop them. Nothing. So let's quit, putting all the blame or putting everything heavyweight on the women and say the home is yours to build. So where is your quota as a leader? In fact, you have the major quota. The woman should be contributing hers. A woman is a help suitable. That's what the meat there means. The help meet for you. The help suitable for you in your pursuit. So you must have a pursuit. You must have a goal. You must have something to offer. So it's simple. That's why sometimes people say, oh, women, they are worshiping pastors. They are doing this. No. You shouldn't worship anybody anyway. Our worship goes to God and God alone. But the reason is, everybody wants something, someone they can look up to. So sometimes some of these women see this is what they expect from their husbands. They want a responsible man. Sometimes although they're transferring that thing to the pastor to console themselves, it might be they are doing it unconsciously, or let's say subconsciously rather. It's a subconscious thing. They're not doing it to annoy anybody, but because somebody isn't stepping into his role. Yeah. Now I know that some persons you're a great man, planned your life and all of that, but somehow you got into the hands of maybe a wrong woman. There are situations like that, and I know that with the right steps, keep praying and ask God for wisdom. There's always solution. People change, people do change, so God can change anybody. Just do your part as a man. Stand in the gap. Set the tone for your home. Let your kids see you and learn. Let them see the way you love your wife. That's what makes you a leader. Leadership is a big responsibility. It's not for boys. It's not for babies. So if you must be a leader, if you must be a man, you've got to step up to those big shoes, man. Yep. So the success of your marriage is in your hands. And let's stop blaming women for failed marriages. Stop blaming. Don't blame anybody. If your marriage is failing, it's in the hands of the both. Sometimes as a result of wrong choices. Sometimes as a result of wrong actions within the marriage. But let's stop putting all the burden on the women. The woman walks out and everybody's blaming her. And then the woman is inside suffering and then they're still blaming her. Why are you there? I mean, this is double standard and it's not all right. Okay, so we can have a better society if we face the truth and take responsibilities in our hands. We can make it happen. God bless you. See you. So I'll be coming around next time and we'll talk about something else. Feel free to drop your ideas and your comments in the comment section. So let's make it a date again. I'll be back here again